If you haven't noticed already, I haven't really elaborated on the stories of Sparkster and Axel Gear. That would be because I was saving it for one of these segments because there's a pretty interesting story here to tell. Sparkster's backstory is actually kinda sad. Most notably, the fact that he is an orphan. Not only an orphan, but a war orphan whose parents were likely killed by Devotindos. Poor thing. Fortunately for him, he was rescued by a rocket knight named Mifune Sanjuro, localized as Sanjulo. Mifune became Sparkster's master and raised him to be a rocket knight himself. However, things were about to get complicated. There was another rocket knight who was known as Axel Gear. When Mifune wanted Sparkster to be the leader of the Rocket Knights, Axel became jealous. When he found out about a book containing the secrets of the Rocket Knights, he wanted to take it for himself. Now, remember when I said Sparkster became the leader of the Rocket Knights due to some rather unfortunate circumstances? Yeah, I think you might know where this is going. Axel got into a fight with Mifune over the book, and in the end, Axel killed Mifune. Likely driven by anger and revenge, Sparkster fought Axel, defeated him, and banished him from Zebulos. However, 10 years later, when rumors came about of Axel returning to Zebulos, Sparkster, still wanting revenge, set out to find him. It's a pretty interesting story, and it's cool they put a decent amount of effort into the backstory of these characters. I wish they would have expanded upon their stories in later games, but they never did. Speaking of which, the manual mentions that Axel Gear was leader of a group called the Black Knights, rocket knights that were corrupted by power and greed. This sounds like something that could have been really cool if expanded upon. But alas, Axel is the only Black Knight we ever see. Talk about a wasted opportunity. Now, back to your regularly scheduled programming. And we couldn't get to him. He's got an escape pod. Gotta chase him! Did we just go out the... Oh. We've entered the Kingdom of Devotindos? Devotindos? That's a weird name, man! Give me a break! But this is where things get fun. Really fun. We got a shooter stage. We got a shooter stage to start out. First, we're just dodging stuff. That's how it starts. It's not too bad. Yeah, just be very careful. And then enemies are gonna start coming out. By the way, don't attack the balloons. You can only if you try to go for the balloons, they won't do any damage. That guy was like at like the top of like the screen. That was weird. Yeah. Yeah, I should probably mention that. That's very important. Also, this is probably one of my favorite songs in the game. The soundtrack's amazing. I think I should bring that up. One of my favorite soundtracks ever, and actually it's basically the missiles. Couldn't dodge them all. That one's always fun. But here we got something very interesting. Remember what I said about Gradius? Well, guess what? We've got a big core!
Destroy the core!
Is literally a big core. Just a big core of legs. You can see he looks the part, and he plays the part. It literally is just a big core, which is kind of amazing. Okay. Just keep willing at him. Okay, I think it's gonna be a little lower this time. Careful. Okay, he's getting uncomfortably close. Ugh. There we go. And similar to Gradius, this is basically a big core boss rush because there's a second one. Granted, there's only a second one, but
Shoot the core!
this guy's a little more annoying in my opinion. Watch out for this. Just make sure you go to the corners of the map. There's gonna be a part where he sends them out, and you're gonna go in a circle here and have to avoid them. It's... maybe I'll get 2 hits in! It's a tight squeeze down the bottom there. Take it slowly if you have to. Okay. That part's done, nice and easy. And, by the way, we got another wall to break. And that's the third party we've crashed. And this time we're breaking and entering. Immediately we've got something. I'm actually going to save state here in order to show something off. Give me a break, because I want to show something off here, and I don't want this to hurt me. To actually hurt my playthrough. You see this guy? Well, watch this. This is going to be a central theme of the level. These guys kill you in 1 hit. It's actually not as bad as it sounds. You don't have to, like, directly fight them, typically. So, it's typically not too bad. You're gonna have to race a bunch of them right now, though. Just gotta get through as quickly as possible, that's the thing. And I'm actually not doing too well. Come on, gotta make better time than this. Oh dear, I might actually have not... That was a lot worse than I normally do. I actually thought I wasn't gonna make it. And it's gonna be part 2 right now! Oh god, this is a scary time. Jetpack on that button. And then they'll all fall in the lava. Oh, that's a scary thing. Yeah, this stage is something else, man. But, that's not going to be the worst part. Because the walls are about to come down. Shit! Yeah, this is a walls are closing in part. I like this part because you gotta be a bit clever with the way you do your jetpack in order to get up as quickly as possible. This is typically how I do this. I wait for the top of the platform to show up, and then I just go for it. That's the quickest way to do it, in my opinion. As a note, don't go too soon. I should mention this. Like, the bouncing off the walls does end, like, when you run out of fuel. The fuel thing is, like, it's that bar at the top there, just so you know. So, I'll definitely be wary of that. But anyway, we got a platform here. This is a familiar thing. Yeah, you hit one end, and it'll go down. You hit the other end to make it stop, and you hit this to make it go up. This... and there's my cursor again. See, it's gonna be a theme of this episode. Yeah, this is not my favorite part. Maybe, like, I don't know. Maybe it's a little boring. I love this music, though. This game's soundtrack is just so catchy. Konami was just really good at music. Oh, be very, very careful. These glowing spikes will kill you in 1 hit. That really seems to be a thing with this. That really seems to be a thing with this stage. There's an extra life up here, but I actually have no clue how to get it, and that is uncomfortable looking. I'm gonna duck there, because I don't trust myself. I don't want to try my luck. I'm typically not a very lucky person, so... this is gonna be a tight squeeze. We're good. Let's get out. Oh, there's Axel and... Oh, dear. That is a big, big robot. So, here goes one of my favorite sequences in the entire game. He's gonna start chasing after you, but this actually isn't why I like it. Although this part is good. I like it a lot. Oh, I messed up. I might be okay. No, I'm not. I actually made a mistake there. Like, that's... I actually made a mistake there. Like, I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. I actually made I messed up. But this part is actually pretty difficult. There we go. But things are about to get really fun, because we're gonna get a robot of our own! And it's time to play Rock'em Sock'em Robots! This is cool. This is very cool. This is like, seriously one of my favorite moments. I swear it's like one of my favorite moments ever. Like, this is like a really cool thing. As a note, you're gonna want to actually want to stay lower than he is, because hitboxes stink. He's gonna back up. Yeah. Come over here, man. I missed! This part is actually very difficult. Like, I mentioned the lives. I am going to bottle it so hard. Oh dear. I was doing really well. But now I'm bottling it really hard. Oh my god! I'm gonna keep it going for now. But this is the part I was talking about that I might use save states for, because it's hard. It's quite hard. Granted, if I keep getting this life and don't mess up too much, then I shouldn't even be losing lives. There we go. Now let's not bottle it again. I've made a lot of jokes about pre-2016 Rosberg. Let's not become one ourselves here. Yeah, I don't know what is it with that? What is it? I'll admit the hitboxes are really. I'll admit it, like the hitboxes are really weird. Also, we can't get hit again. It always does 2 hearts of damage. And I somehow pulled us out of my ass. Don't you dare. No, you move first. Alright. Yeah, that part's actually very difficult. But my god, is it an awesome fight.